All right, good morning, guys. We are on lesson 13 here as we bring unit 8 to a close. Just a heads up, next week we will have a quiz, a little review, and then get us ready for the test, and then we will be done with unit 8 and begin unit 9. So today it's talking about solving equations, with a fraction only on one side. Okay, again, this is important that you're doing these notes because you're going to see these on the homework today. And there's two different things you're going to see. What do I do if there's an x on top? And what do I do if there's an x on the bottom? Okay, it says to get rid of the fraction, we will multiply both sides by the denominator. Remember, the denominator is the bottom of the fraction. Okay, and I apologize, my printer and scanner, for some reason, are putting in these two lines on all my copies, so you might even have that on your end as well when you see it. So the first one I have x divided by 5 is 7. Okay, this is the easiest type because it's basically one step. When x is on the bottom, it's a little more difficult. So the denominator is obviously 5. So then it says we need to multiply both sides by it. Easy enough, so I got to multiply both sides by 5. Well, over here they will just cancel because 5 divided by 5 is 1, and I'm left with x equals 35. Pretty simple. Next one, a little trickier. It's got one extra step because the denominator is x. The bottom is x. So I got to take both sides times x. Okay, again, over here they just disappear. X divided by x is 1, so I'm just left with my 9. Negative 3 times x. Okay, now what that did is it got rid of the fraction. Now I have a regular equation that I should know how to solve. Negative 3 times something is 9. If you can't see it, the opposite of multiplying negative 3 times x is dividing by negative 3. So I'm going to divide both sides by negative 3. And I get x equals negative 3. You could write it as negative 3 equals x. It doesn't matter the order, as long as it's negative 3. Okay. Next one, it says give the negative sign to the 18 in the fraction. Okay, it doesn't matter where the negative goes. It's just easiest to put it on top with the number. So I just kind of scribbled it out there. It doesn't matter where the negative goes. Okay, the denominator here again is x, so I need to multiply both sides times x. Cancels out on the left side, and I get negative 18 equals negative 2 times x is negative 2x. So negative 2 times what is negative 18? I got to divide by negative 2 if you couldn't answer that question, and you should get a positive 9. Okay, final question. What's my denominator? My denominator is 2. So I need to multiply both sides times 2. Again, this will just cancel out, so I'm left with x plus 1 equals 12 times 2 is 24. What plus 1 is 24? And hopefully you said 23. All right, that is it, guys, for the new notes today. Yeah, your homework is on page 691 and 692. Just a couple things. Okay, so here we're solving for x. We got to figure out what x is or what y is. So something divided by 2 is 10. So what's the opposite of dividing by 2? You multiply by 2. And for that one, you should get 20. Here are like the problems that we did. Actually, both of those, activity 1 and 2, are just like what we did today. So here the denominator is 2, so your first step is to multiply both sides times 2, and then solve for m. Here's kind of the word problems that we have been doing. Make sure you show your equations on that, and then 6 problems on the back, just making both sides equal. Again, make sure you show your work. All right, that is it for today, guys. Have a good day, and we will talk to you soon.